Coming to tabletop position, we'll begin with some cat-cow. Rolling the shoulders down your back, dropping the belly towards the mat, and arcing the tailbone up towards the sky as you gaze upwards. Now lifting the back all the way up to the ceiling, dropping the head and neck, and tucking the tailbone under, pressing into the hands. Reverse back, dropping the belly, lifting the head and tailbone. And then lift the back up, drop the head, tuck the tailbone, and relax the head and neck. Keep doing this a few more times. Finally, meeting at a neutral spine. We'll walk the hands a little bit forward, tuck the toes, and bring the seat up and back to downward facing dog. The gaze is between the thighs, the head and neck is relaxed, and your heels are reaching towards the floor. Begin to sway from one side to another. Pedal the feet out, bending one knee and then the other, opening up the hamstrings and the backs of the legs. As you come forward to plank position, lower chaturanga hovering halfway, lift upward facing dog, keeping the thighs lifted off the ground. Ignore the puppy. Come back downward facing dog. Finding a deep stretch in the hamstrings, pressing into the thumb and the index finger. Hover forward to plank again. Your body should be in one straight line as you lower chaturanga halfway, keeping the thighs lifted as you come up dog. Opening the heart, tuck the toes and bring the seat up and back again, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up to the sky, point the toes, and stack the hips on top of each other, bending that right knee and gazing under the left arm. Bring that right knee up towards your nose in between your hands, planting that foot on the ground, low lunge. And bring the left foot to meet the right, forward fold, holding onto each elbow, releasing the back. Lift halfway, crown of the head towards the front, and drop back down, forward fold. Place the hands on the ground, step the left foot back, low lunge. Bring the right foot back to meet the left, back into plank position, and then bring the seat up and back, downward facing dog. Take the right foot in between the hands. Bring the left foot about halfway up your mat and straighten that right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward, bringing the body over the leg. The hips should be square. Pressing into the feet as you lift yourself back up, arms overhead, twisting towards the right, opening the arms up to a T and hinging forward, keeping the hips square as you lengthen down. The fingertips can touch a block or the pinky side of your right foot. Cartwheel the arms down and step back, downward facing dog. Come forward to plank position. Lower chaturanga hovering, upward facing dog. Coming up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left foot up, pointing the toes, stacking the hips on top of each other, peeking under that right arm at those toes. Bring that left foot between the hands, low lunge. Open the chest. Step the right foot to meet the left, forward fold. Shaking the head here a little bit. Place the hands on the shins, come up halfway. And then sweep the arms up overhead, palms meet at heart center. Swan dive down, forward fold. Step the right foot back, low lunge. Let the left foot meet the right plank. Bring the seat up and back, downward facing dog. Bring the left foot between the hands, low lunge, and bring the right foot about halfway up your mat, lengthen the spine and fold over that leg. Tilt the sitting bones up and squeeze the outer thighs. Slowly rise all the way up and twist towards the left, opening the arms out to a T and hinging forward, fingertips on the outside of your left pinky toes to a block, or wherever's comfortable for you in this twist. Place the arms down in front of you and step back, downward facing dog. Roll up and forward to plank position. And jump to meet the hands, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, the arms up overhead, hands meet at heart center. Turn towards the left side of your mat, take a wide stance and bend into the knees. Bring the arms up to a T and then bend the elbows up. Palms are flat. Sinking in, tuck the tailbone under. Goddess pose. Straighten the legs. Turn the toes in and hinge forward. Bring the hands to the ground or to a block. Bring the fingers in line with the toes and release the neck by shaking the head from side to side. Lengthen out through the crown. Press the thighs back. Lift the crown of the head and walk the hands over to the left foot, placing the right hand in front of the left toes. Twist the body up and open up the left arm overhead. Gaze is upward. You can choose to grab onto the shin for a little bit of a deeper stretch here. Place the left hand back down and walk the hands over to the right foot. Placing the left hand in front of the right foot, open the right arm up overhead, twisting the body open. The left hand can clasp onto the right shin as well. Twisting a little bit deeper. And release both hands down in front of you. Sink into the hips. And cross the right arm over the left as you grab each shin. Let the whole spine collapse into this pose. And then switch the arms over or under, opening up the shoulders. And release. Walk the hands over towards the front of the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Come forward, plank position. Lower chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward and the left, forward fold. Swan dive up, hands meet at heart center. Reverse swan dive down, forward fold. Step the right foot back, then the left, downward facing dog. Come onto the knees, tabletop position. Puppy pose, walk the hands out. Relax into this pose. Take the right arm, cross it underneath the left, opening up the shoulder. And then take the left arm and cross it underneath the right. This pose provides a mild twist to the spine, which reduces tension in the upper back and the shoulder blades. And release, bringing the seat back to the heels, extended child's pose. Focusing on your breath here, inhaling deeply, exhaling, releasing. Coming up onto all fours, cross the ankles behind you and bring your seat back. Lay all the way back, bring your soles of your feet together and your knees apart. Palms facing up, Supta Baddha Konasana. This opens the hips, relaxes the lower back. Sink deeply into this pose as you focus on your breath from your belly, rising up to your chest. Place your hands on either thigh and bring the knees together. Bring the knees into the chest and grab onto the outsides of either foot, opening up the hips. Swing from side to side, happy baby pose. Massaging the lower organs. Inhaling and exhaling. And then bring both feet to the outer edges of your mat. Release the whole body. Take a deep inhale, hold your breath, and then exhale. Imagine a beautiful orange color, and imagine it becoming a whirling ball of energy around your pelvis. The second chakra is related to the element of water and to emotions and sexuality. It connects us to others through feeling, desire, sensation, and movement. Let go of any pain or tension and be aware of every sensation in your body. Enjoy them. Bring your awareness back to the world as you bring your knees in towards your chest. Hug your knees, release the lower back, and bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. Thank yourself for this practice today, and repeat the mantra, I passionately live my purpose and move forward with unwavering courage. Namaste.